What addiction has taught me is, it's taught me about who John really is. Oh, I have a son who's addicted to cocaine. Will you talk to him?
Hello guys, we are on the road today. We're doing something a little different. We're going to go meet one of our good members, John, down at his place in Denaney. John's the owner of Seagrave Barns, hosts weddings and events, etc, etc. But John has an amazing story, and we're going to go down and catch up with him and chat through his journey and his life right now, because it looks very different now than it did back in the day. So exciting little trip planned here. So yeah, we'll keep you involved. I was in next door, yeah. Good to see you.
You're in.
Yeah.
Getting bladdered.
Yes, literally.
It is gorgeous, I must say.
Is there anything on today?
No.
No.
2 weddings. One wedding on Friday, and then there's a wedding on Saturday. You're asking me how close we are to the beach. You'll see it up here.
Oh, stop. That's unreal, isn't it?
That's Clatterhead straight across. It's our house here. You see the road just ends there now.
Yeah.
On the beach. And I retired from my job because I couldn't do both. I was doing this and that and my other job, and I retired.
And was it just the 2 years running it then at the time when you first started?
We did have some help, but just on the day of a wedding, we were doing one wedding a month, like.
Yeah.
And then it just grew bit by bit by bit.
You spend most of your time out here, so?
Sitting in here. This is my space. I spend 3 or 4 hours a day just sitting in here. Just reading or listening to music. Yeah. Or falling asleep after a session in your gym. I do. Just that.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, this is relaxing now.
Yeah.
John, thank you so much for showing us around the lovely space you have.
You're very welcome, Sam. And welcome back. I hear you were here a few years ago.
Not
Can't remember too much.
You're not to tell anyone that.
Okay, we won't say too much.
We were discussing that off camera. But look, obviously beautiful space, and I'm sure there's been loads of people watching this video that have been here and seen the amazing space you have. And yeah, look, I suppose we spoke a little bit about Seagrave and how it's developed over the years, but I'd love to spend the next few minutes getting a greater sense of who you are, what life looked like for you, and we'll go from there.
Yeah. Well, I'm a dub, Northside dub, born in Glasnevin. It's ironic, I always had an interest in living in the country, don't know why. At that time, Glasnevin would have been much more rural than it is today. I grew up with fields right beside the house, cows, the whole lot.
Right.
So it was weird. Looking back now, it's totally built up. But,
Yeah.
I spent most of my childhood playing in that environment, so it was kind of mixed for country city life. So at the back of my head was always to live in the country. Didn't get there until I was 44. Because when you're young, you want to be in the city, you want to be going out, you want to be socialising. And when I'm a gay man as well, so gay, you need to be in a city at that age.
Yeah.
I living in the country, most gays would move to a city. So I was in a city, so I wasn't moving out. Got to the age of 44 and you're domesticated, had a house in Phibsborough. Wasn't going out anymore, wasn't doing the gay scene thing. So I had in my head then, this is the time to move. I just met Eugene when I was on holidays in Spain. He was living in London. He moved over to Ireland the year before we moved here. So one day I just hit him with this, I want to move to the country. And he says, what? But it was my house, so we'd no real choice.
Yeah.
So if I was moving, he was moving. So Seagrave, it's the story about Seagrave is very strange. I always used to look at the property supplements in the papers, the Sunday Times, or the Friday Independent, or the Times had a supplement on a Thursday as well. And I saw Seagrave House for sale about 2 years before that, but the price tag was way out of our league. But I remember I loved it. 2 years later, the property crash happened in 2009. and they'd done an expose on Seagrave just as an example of how much prices has dropped. And there's the picture of Seagrave bang at the front of the paper again.
No way.
I said, fuck, here it is. This is my chance now.
Yeah.
Came to view without Eugene even knowing I was viewing it with a girlfriend of mine. I was in February 2009. We arrived here, and I immediately knew I wanted it. And I was walking. Every time I was walking, I kept saying, "Is this included? Is this included? Is this included?" My girlfriend kept saying, "Shut up, shut up! Don't be letting them know you're so enthusiastic about it."
Yeah.
And the estate agent that was selling it then, she knew I was interested, so she asked me questions. Well, what stage is your house at? Like, as regards being sold? And I thought, we're sale agreed. Like, Eugene didn't know we were moving. Like, the house wasn't even for sale, and I thought it was sold. Like, when I wanted something, I wanted it. There's nothing that's going to stop me getting this house.
Class.
So, it took about 3 months. We put our house on the market in Philsborough, and it sold very quickly, thankfully.
Yeah.
And so going from February, we moved in here on the 1st of July 2009.
That's nice.
So it was 4 or 5 months from start to finish.
Unreal.
But even getting there, I remember, I probably shouldn't say this, but it's gone past now. Like, I forged pay slips, I forged P60s, whatever I wanted to get, just to get it.
Yeah. And did you always, sorry to cut across, but did you always have the vision of where it was going, or did you just want to be here?
We fell in love with the house, the gardens, everything else that came with it. That was an extra.
Yeah.
I would have bought it if it had been just an acre and the house.
Yeah.
These are the outbuildings and all that came with it. They were there, but they weren't what made me buy it.
Yeah.
It's just the location, the gardens, and the house.
Yeah, unreal.
It's a typical house I always wanted. You look at it, it's like a house you draw as a kid.
Yeah.
The door in the middle and the 4 windows each side.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted.
Yeah,
but mainly for the gardens.
Class.
The whole wedding thing, and as explained to you a bit earlier on, we were talking about it, we did a concert in the garden, and that just kicked the whole thing off. But I'm a firm believer now in that if it's meant to be, it was meant to be. I think I was meant to see the picture of this house in the paper. I think we were meant to buy it. I think we were meant to turn it into a wedding business.
Yeah.
I think all that was meant to happen. Because I get the kick you get out of it now to watch couples getting married.
Yeah.
And being so happy. And the atmosphere here, it's just amazing. Yeah. I said I'm retired now, but I still walk out there on the day of a wedding and walk around with a coffee. No one knows who I even am.
Yeah.
But just to see what is going on.
Yeah.
And at times say, look back, we're proud of ourselves, what we've created. We don't always think that. I'm sure you're the same.
Yeah.
You have an amazing business. But sometimes you need to step back and think, fuck, I've done this.
Yeah.
But I'm only starting to do that now.
And what has made you most proud?
I think the gardens, you're looking at them now. The business, because I was always a very quiet, shy person. And I never thought I would create anything like that.
Yeah.
I always put Eugene in there. Like myself and Eugene were like, you couldn't get two more opposite people in the world if you tried.
Yeah.
You really couldn't. In every aspect of our life, we're completely different. But where that helped was in something like this.
Yeah.
I have the vision, I have to get up and go, nothing's going to hold me back.
Yeah.
And then he'd have the big, hold on, I'll hold you back, you need to do this, you need to do that. He does all the nitty gritty.
Class, yeah.
And stuff like that. Stuff that drives me mental.
Yeah.
And I drive him mental because I just know we're doing it. So the combination of the two of us has created something that
special.
It is special.
Yeah, it is.
And Irish people hate to say that about themselves because we're always taught, don't be big-headed, don't be big-headed. But I'm able to say that now.
Yeah.
No, I am. I'm bloody proud of what we've done. But now's the time to sit back and enjoy it a bit.
Yeah.
And enjoy the garden.
Yeah.
Like the last 8 years of our lives have been pretty horrendous. As I said to you before when I joined your gym, I'm recovering from addiction. I'm 3 years clean now. But for 5 years before that, it was just chaos. Chaos in my life, but chaos for everyone else who was around me. And that's when I withdrew from everyone, I withdrew from the business, withdrew from life, withdrew from the garden. Like that garden 6 months ago was totally overgrown. And it's after taking me that long, even in recovery, to get up and go with me again, to tackle it, to feel I have the energy to do it. But it's the effect that addiction has as well on people around you. Like, even though Eugene always said he didn't know, he hadn't a clue, because you disguise it in multiple ways. The come down from the drugs I was on was horrendous. You were suicidal, because you wouldn't eat or sleep for 2 or 3 days. So you can imagine what that does to your body. It's just. But I just pretended it was depression. I lied to him. I pretended it was depression because of the business. I couldn't cope with the business, but nothing of the sort. It was just a come down from the drugs. So thankfully that came to a head it was 3 years ago, and when I owned up and I told Eugene what was happening, and I went into treatment, went into rehab in Smarmore Castle, and that changed my life. It was an amazing place, and I met some amazing people since. And like that, it was meant to be, I think, because where it's brought me now in my life, I wouldn't really want to change it.
Yeah.
If I was to change all the things that happened to me, I wouldn't be sitting here now. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. I wouldn't have met the amazing people in recovery that I've met, that are now lifelong friends. So I wouldn't want to give all that up.
Yeah.
So you said to me, give up addiction. Well, then I have to give up all this.
Yeah.
So my answer would be no. You know, it was a hard time, but when you go through hard times, that's when you discover what good times are like.
Yeah.
It makes the good times good. Yeah. So you can't have darkness without light, light without darkness. You have to have something to compare it with.
Yeah.
And everyone has something. Everyone. There's no one. That's what I've really learned. People look at your life and they think, oh, look at the life they have. It's perfect. It's wonderful. There will always be something in people's life that people don't know about. And what recovery has taught me is that I have no problem talking about anything now, because it will help someone else.
Yeah.
When I come out of rehab and people think, where were you? Initially I would lie, but then I said, no, I'm going to tell them. And the amount of people, by me telling them that has helped. Oh, I have a son who's addicted to cocaine. Will you talk to him?
Yeah.
You know, you need to take the veil of secrecy off this addiction, because everyone knows someone who has a problem with it. Yeah. And it's to keep them quiet about it that is feeding it, is making it worse. Because people won't get help then. They won't go to meetings. They won't go into rehab if they need it.
Yeah. That's so impactful, isn't it?
Yeah. And that's what brought me back to fitness then as well, because one thing with most addicts, especially myself anyway, it's very low self-esteem that feeds it. That feeds your addiction. Because a lot of my friends, when they found out that I was an addict, they said to me, how could you do that to yourself? Like, I ended up being injecting drugs. Like, I'm terrified of needles and blood, but I ended up injecting. And I said, how could you do that to yourself? How could you inject yourself or let a stranger inject you with something you don't even know what it is? And I said, how did I? And the reason they wouldn't allow it is because they have their high self-esteem. They wouldn't. They think too much of themselves in a good way.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let someone do that to them. But a lot of addicts have very low self-esteem. So what I've found now since I've come in recovery, the likes of going to the gym, it's given me my self-esteem back. I'm proud of myself now. I'm proud of my body. I'm proud of the garden that I wouldn't been able to do. Which sounds ridiculous. Like, going to the gym has helped me do that garden. I started doing that garden 6 months ago. I could dig about 3 or 4 meters of it and I'd be wrecked. I can go out there now and spend hours in it.
Yeah.
Simple little things like that fitness gives people. It's not just about looking good or whatever. It's practical things.
Yeah.
Like, when you get to my age, I'm 61, and to be able to do what I'm doing physically, most 6-year-olds can't do it. But they could if they wanted to, but they feel that they just can't. When you get to a certain age, that's it, you give up.
What would you say to those people?
Look at me and look what it can do to you. Get into a gym. This all started, remember I sent you that article that I seen on RTE?
Yeah.
That is telling people over a certain age that if you do 2 hours you need to do weights, you need to resistance training plus aerobic.
Yeah.
And the two of them combined reduce by 60% your chance of getting fatal disease or dying young.
Yeah.
And I read it again today. That was a study that was done over 30 years with 150,000 people involved in it. So it's very scientific. It's not just something numbers pulled out of the internet.
Yeah.
So the proof is there. All you have to do is 2 to 3 hours a week, but it's the combination of both.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about your gym, is that I do both. Like, I remember when I first joined, I was used to doing just some weight training. I had been in the gym previous PT, and it was all just strength training, and there was no aerobic. And then my first couple of sessions with you, you killed me. Like just after 10 or 15 minutes at the end, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And the competitiveness in me was trying to keep up with guys that were 30 years, guys and girls 30 years younger than me.
Yeah.
And I was trying to ski or cycle as quick as they could. And I probably did, but I'd come home and collapse. But after a few months, I look forward to that bit.
Yeah. Brilliant.
And your gym is doing exactly what that article is talking about. Now, I don't know if you knew that when you started doing that. Did you know those figures and this article came out? Or
No, it's funny. Me and Swizz behind the camera there was talking about this on the way down, like how when I started, I didn't know what I wanted it to be. I didn't know what it needed to be. Like it was more for me and my own life to get through. I loved fitness and getting through college and a few quid and just to enjoy it. And I loved coaching and people and but we were just saying like the impact it has on people now, like and like all the research and all the study that's coming out now, and we have based what we do off that. Like we are super keen on people's strength training and improving their cardiovascular fitness. It's the two biggest, greatest indicators of longevity. And all, as you said, all the research is backing it up. So when we started, but now it's at the forefront of our mind when we program what we do.
Similar to here, we didn't know what we were doing when we started, but
So,
you
yeah.
react to demand,
Yeah,
and you need to react
Yeah.
with science that's coming out or with new fads or new
trends
that are
yeah.
coming out. We have to continue that.
Yeah.
We've changed the decor of this place numerous times
Yeah.
because that's what people want now. So you have to keep moving with it.
Yeah,
But also with your gym, I love it. It's the social aspect of it. It's amazing. Like, it was a bit daunting at the start because I was used to just one-on-one me and a trainer. And that was brilliant. And I did that for 2 years. And it was great. And it was a great gym and the whole lot. But after a while, it gets a bit stale because it's just you, a trainer in a gym on your own.
Yeah.
And there's nothing else to it. So I wasn't looking forward to going. Where now I look forward to going.
Yeah.
Because a bit of crack with the people,
Have your
whether it's
mates
with
and-
Toric or Andrea or Pablo,
Yeah.
wherever. You know, you have a bit of crack and a bit of fun while you're working out.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like work.
Work. Yeah.
It feels like fun. and
Yeah,
I really
something to
enjoy
look
it.
forward to.
Like I've had made friends in it. Andrea's been here for coffee.
Yeah.
Jamie was here yesterday.
Yeah, it's
You
amazing.
know, so it's amazing the connections you can make.
Yeah, and like we speak about that as a massive impact on, like, we obviously started our senior classes last November time for the likes of my granny, who's, I think she might give out to me for saying this, but I doubt she's on YouTube, but 70 odd years old, and we obviously wanted them to strength train and to have that impact on their life, but also the social connection that's involved. They don't get out and into the society as much anymore, so that was a massive part of why we started that. But I think it's super important for every age group to have a place where they go, they make friends, get out of their day-to-day and interact with new people. And like, as you said there, the amount of new friends that you've made off the back of that.
It's unbelievable. Like,
Yeah.
I'm still waiting a tap on the shoulder from you, though, to put me into the senior class. I can't
We'll
be,
keep
I
you out
can't
for
be,
a while.
I can't be in the normal class anymore. What's the age limit?
You keep doing what you're doing. And I know we spoke about the garden been a massive impact on I suppose feeling the benefits from the gym in the garden. Has there been any other benefits from the gym that you've felt?
Social. Like it's not all about the body. It's body, mind, soul.
Yeah.
So but it affects all those things.
Yeah.
Self-esteem. I'm looking better. I feel stronger. So my self-esteem is higher.
Yeah.
So I'm less likely to relapse on drugs.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still working a drug rehabilitation program, but this helps. I feel younger. Making new friends, which is amazing at my age. Because you get to a certain age, most people don't make friends after a certain time. You're stuck with the friends you have got. I have a whole new set of friends now there, and they are friends. They're not just people who work out in the gym with. That's it. Endurance. Yeah, I have more energy. It's just the energy I have, not just for gardening, for anything.
Yeah.
You know. What else for the gym?
That's unreal.
Can't think about it at the moment. Ask me a question.
Oh, that's so cool, that story, isn't it? That's so cool. So, like, obviously week to week for you now looks completely different than it did 5 to 10 years ago.
Oh God, yeah.
How much better do you feel now than you did?
Like, again, I wouldn't change if becoming
Yeah.
an addict, because
Yeah.
it's my life up to that. What I've learned through addiction, I think I was always an addict. I just didn't use drugs.
Yeah.
But I had addictive parts of my personality. I was never truly happy. You're always striving for something, and when you got it, you dumped it because it didn't make you happy. I've done that all my life. And that's probably one of the reasons why we're here in Seagrave.
Yeah.
I told you a bit of story about how it came about, how I got it. I wasn't over-exaggerating how quick that, and when I wanted it, I was getting it. That is kind of an addictive behaviour. And gradually over the years then, I was here 10 years, I got involved then in drugs. So obviously it wasn't making me happy anymore. So Seagrave just promised that it was going to give me this great life beside the sea and the garden. Didn't matter. So I dumped that. So what addiction has taught me is, it's taught me about who John really is and what makes John really happy, and to admit what makes you happy. And don't try and keep people pleasing everyone else. So if someone asks you to do something, if you don't want to do it, just say, no, sorry, it's not for me. Where before John would have done it, hated it, and then hated himself for doing it. It's like a vicious circle. So recovery has taught me who John really is, and to be comfortable with who I am and accept with who the real John is. It's taught me a lot of forgiveness, things that happened in the past that people have done to me, that I've done to them. I had to make amends to an awful lot of people. And it's to let go of that resentment. I don't resent anyone anymore. I don't say angry anymore for long with anyone, because what use does it do you? It doesn't do you any use. I read a book there recently, Let Them. Everyone else seemed to have heard about it in the whole world bar me, and I read it there recently. And just little simple things. If something is annoying you that you've no control over, why get annoyed?
Yeah.
If you're behind someone in a queue, an old woman, and she's spending 10 minutes getting a change out of her purse, and you want to grab the purse over you, what's the point in feeling like that?
Yeah.
You know, you're only angry at yourself.
Yeah.
So I just constantly, and little things like that, I just say, let it go, let it go. So nothing really angers me, and I don't take offence that easy.
Yeah.
I think people take offence too easy. Don't take offence unless you know it was meant.
Yeah.
So I'm a lot calmer.
Very good.
I'm a lot more laid back. Maybe you ask Eugene the question. You should be asking him some of these questions, because he'd probably be laughing at the idea that I am. I still blow the head.
Yeah.
But I blow the head for 2 minutes rather than 2 days.
Yeah. That's good.
You know, I pull myself back. I cop on quicker.
Yeah.
Think you're in the wrong here. Cop on.
Yeah.
Pull back.
Unreal.
But just, I think it's very hard for people over even the age of 40 to get back into a gym.
Yeah.
It's very daunting. It's really scary. But I wish that people would, especially with these new figures now, it's proof.
Yeah.
Like they would do other things to make themselves healthy. They'll take vitamins, they'll look after their diet.
Yeah.
But it's proof now. This is black and white, that if you do this, do that, you reduce your chance of dying early by 60%. Like, who wouldn't do that?
And like, we always have this conversation between us as a team, like of coaches, like, how do we make this the most welcoming environment possible? How do we make this a place where people don't feel as scared to walk in? We try to understand that it is a daunting place to come into. Any gym is. How was your first experience coming in, and could you, I suppose, give some insight into how we, I suppose, helped settle you in, and how it was?
It was a great
your first few
experience, but of
weeks?
course it's still daunting.
Yeah, of course it's
And
going to
then
be.
when you're paired off with someone
Yeah.
to work out with, my immediate thing was, am I going to be able to lift the same weights as they're lifting and whatever. But it lasted about probably the first session.
Yeah.
And you just get settled in. And after that I was fine.
Yeah.
I loved it. But it is very daunting for people going in. But you'd make it as friendly as you possibly can. I think you do that there. Like, you're a friendly guy. All the coaches are very friendly. And everyone, even the other fellow gym members, are always, everyone just says hello to each other, which is lovely.
Yeah.
I think you set that at the top. It's like us here, people say we've great staff.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of learn from us.
Yeah.
And it's like yourself, like your coaches will learn from you. and the members will learn from you. Everyone is very friendly. There's no one in there that doesn't say hello to you.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
It's
It's
got
got
a
to be
fist bump at the end.
Yeah. It's important. It all adds up, doesn't it? It all adds up. John, thank you so much.
No problem.
That is such an amazing story, and we're absolutely delighted to have you a part of SMF.
I'll be there till you put me in the senior.
We're a while away from that yet, but you keep doing what you're doing. But thank you so much.
Thank you.
Legend. Ah, that was unreal. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
You're a legend. Appreciate it. Sharing your story.